Hello, what's up, and what's happening? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got some more Saints rebuild franchise, and you can see we're in year number 21. Year 16, 16 through 20, 16 all the way up to this point. I was recording it, and I decided just to record the whole thing. It was like 4 to 5 hours of recording, and my Elgato just said there was it said insufficient space. And when that happened, it just kapooted my recording. I couldn't even make an MP4 file from it. And so basically we just lost those years. Now that's my mistake because I should have known just to, after every season, just pause the recording or end the recording, and then for the next season start up a new recording. But I didn't do that. I was like, no, we're doing this all the way through, and it cost us, and I do apologize for that. Pete Lincoln is still our quarterback. Now to recap what happened the past 5 years, you didn't miss much. We made the playoffs. We lost to the Cardinals at the Superdome. We won the division again, but for whatever reason can't get out of the wild card round or the divisional. I want to say it was a wild card round game, but we were the home team. And then after that, the next 4 years, we proceeded to miss the playoffs altogether. So, yeah, you didn't really miss much. Here goes our roster, though. After Ricky Williams, we've been trying to find a running back. It hasn't really worked out too well, as you can see. Fullback position is solid with Coffee at 84. We have Miller, Elliott, both 87 overall receivers. Howard has 89 overall speed. Peters, 70 overall, 98 overall speed, but you can see his season was cut short. Tight ends, pretty solid, 84, 77 are our top two guys. O-line is always going to be good here. Okay, we're always going to have a solid O-line, and that's what you see. D-line could maybe use some work, especially on the interior, but Clement, 87 overall to lead our D-tackle room. Simpson on the outside at linebacker, not the best, 85 overall for Farm. He's a young guy. I think he's going to blossom pretty well. Thomas, another young guy at the other linebacker spot. Thomas is our best cornerback. He's our best cornerback. And then you got Muhammad, 86 overall, 95 overall speed, safety. I believe that. Did we draft him? I'm sorry. I can't remember. We go 7-9. So at this moment in time, we have missed the playoffs 5 straight years. Not a good look at all. Rushing attack was decent. Our top guy averaged 4 yards per carry. Miller led the team with receptions and yards. Had a guy with 10 touchdowns. Pham, my boy, he's a Pro Bowler. 116 tackles for him. He could blossom into one of the best linebackers in the league. Here goes the top players in the league, top quarterbacks in the league. And you're going to see that we are, not very good as far as the top guys. We are not in there. Nowhere to be found. Nah, not going to happen. But you got Craig. Did he say his name is Craig? Quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Wins another MVP. He has been the Tom Brady, the Peyton Manning, the Brett Favre, the John Elway, the Joe Montana, the Dan Marino of this. He has been a all-world quarterback, and he's proven that again with another MVP. Offensive Player of the Year goes to him. Best running back and best receiver goes to the Philadelphia Eagles. Also got the best coach in the league as well. So wild card round, the Jaguars take care of the Miami Dolphins, Cardinals over the Falcons, Raiders over the Browns, and then you got the Bears advancing as well. Then you got the Jets winning, Eagles winning, Bengals winning, Seahawks beating the Bears. Jets, they fall to the Bengals. The Seahawks, they beat the Eagles. It's the Eagles and the Bengals with the Bengals winning it. That's right, Cincinnati. You are a Super Bowl winner. The retirees, you got a bunch of kickers. That 99 overall. Right tackle from the Patriots going to retire at 89 overall. McDaniels, quarterback for the Bears. Couldn't quite get it done, and he's going to retire after a pretty solid season. So he is the top quarterback retiring. And I don't think he ever threw for 4,000 yards. So Chicago, the tradition stays the same. Look at that. I ain't lying to you. Look at the numbers. 13 years in the NFL, maybe 14 years, and there's 38,000 yards passing. That will let you know that, he probably did not have a single 4,000 yard season. And I showed you there that he didn't. All of his years in Chicago were less than ideal, to say the least. Bill Harris, he's your top running back retiring. He ran for a grand total of 5,641 yards, 47 touchdowns, and a pretty long career. He was in the league for a decade. Garcia has 2 years left on his deal, but he wants a new contract. I'm going to respect that. We have a bunch of cap room. This would be the year 2000, is it 24, 25, 23, something like that. So the cap has exploded. So our cap room is ridiculous. We could basically sign whoever we want to. I might re-sign Lincoln. Not feeling him right now. We haven't had too much success with him at quarterback. Coffee, 87 overall fullback. I love my fullbacks. We're going to give him a 3-year deal. Why not? He accepts it. Elliott is now 90 overall. He's 25 years of age. Pham, my boy, he is 88 overall. Best middle linebacker on the team. Could be. Hopefully be the best middle linebacker in the league one day. Here go the rest of the guys out there. Nothing really pops. Nothing really catches my attention. So because we still have cap room, and we want to keep our D tackle room decent, right? Decent, kind of decent. I'm gonna overpay for Luke Morris. At least I'm thinking about overpaying for him, and he will accept that ridiculous contract for him, just 77 overall. And everybody else is gonna get released, including Lincoln. Free agency. We bring in Doug Brown, 30 years of age. Decent speed at 84. Good catching at 90. Acceleration is at 99. And then we got Steve Rice, tight end, just 25 years of age. 80 overall. Gonna bring him in. Then we got Jones at cornerback. He's a balanced cornerback. Pounds to be our backup quarterback. 91 throw power, 91 throw accuracy, 71 overall. And then you got a speed running back and Keith Terry, gonna bring him in. He had 1 year in the league and didn't do anything. So I'm like, why not? He sounds like a New Orleans Saint. So we have a top 10 pick in the NFL draft. Tied in as the top position, but I'm going to go middle linebacker. Are we going to boost that? No, we're not going to boost that. Not in the first round. Are we? We are. In the first round, we bring in a middle linebacker. Why not? Why not have depth at one of our most important positions? Right, middle linebacker kind of important. I mean, I don't know. You tell me. Anyways, second round, pick number 9, Robinson, running back with 83 overall speed. Why don't you come on down? Schultz, left guard, 75 overall. We're going to go with the tight end. I mean, the center, Harrison, he's going to come on down. Was looking at the left guard, but decided to go with the center. We can use a quarterback. Dudley, 88 throw accuracy, 84 throw power, so 63 overall. Maybe we'll take a flyer on him and end up going with Dudley. Yes, we will go with Dudley. Strong safety, Jeff Johnson. I love to see it. My boy Josh Johnson, quarterback, longtime quarterback in the NFL, played 14 different teams. He has a commercial now. I was like, that's my boy. I caught a touchdown pass in practice. It wasn't in like a real game. Anyways, man, Michael Nash, 97 acceleration. He is a decent cornerback. Decent size, 60 overall. Why not bring him in? Then our last pick, our Mr. Irrelevant, bringing a fullback because I love fullbacks. Combs, 76 overall, will be our starting quarterback. Then we got Pounds backing him up, Dudley backing him up. Robinson and McKillen, he is going to be our backup running back. There we go. Rice, tight end, 80 overall, will be our starter. Left tackle, left guard looking good. Right guard looking good. Right tackle looking good. I'm giving our quarterbacks the best O-line. I'm giving our running backs the best O-line that we can get. It has to start turning into some victories, okay? So, Pham, beast. Got him out the outside, can put him on the inside, can put him wherever I want to at that linebacker spot, and he should flourish. And Muhammad, 86 overall when it comes to strong safety. We're still using New Orleans playbook, and I was like, maybe it's time to change it up, and we're going to be going with Kansas City's playbook. I just like something has to change, and I probably should have changed playbooks way in the beginning of this as we go 8-8, because our running backs kept on receiving the ball more than our receivers did. And that's not what's supposed to happen. It's not supposed to be that way. I love me a good Marshall Faulk, Christian McCaffrey, Roger Craig, LaDainian Thomas. But no, the receivers need to catch the ball for us to have success. Anyways, the Falcons, they win the division 13-3. And I'm like, oh my gosh, are you serious? 8-8 got us the 11th spot in the NFC. Combs, decent season, 21 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, completed 60% of his passes. Robinson, 1,327 yards, rushing 6 touchdowns on the ground for him. Combs also chipped in as the second leading rusher for us as at the quarterback spot. Miller, 78 receptions. There goes our receivers catching the football. I love it. 1,300 yards from him, 1,200 yards for Elliott. Elliott with 10 touchdowns to lead the team. And then there goes my boy Pham. 10 TFLs, also had 7 sacks, also had an interception. He was just all over the place. Reynolds led the team with 3 picks. Then you got Mullen. He is your MVP and your offensive player of the year. I mean, is he like Saquon Barkley out there? My goodness gracious, he's absolutely amazing. Kelly is your offensive rookie of the year, quarterback for those Cincinnati Bengals. So the Bengals win the Super Bowl. Then they draft a quarterback. He's the offensive rookie of the year. Who knew? Who knew that that's the formula? That clearly is the formula. But Wilson is your best quarterback. There's a Wilson with the Jets wearing number 2. That's the best quarterback in the league. So, I mean, just be patient sometimes, right, Jets fans? You just should have been patient, obviously. And obviously, I am lying. Or am I? I mean, who knows? Who knows how it's supposed to be? Do you sit him? Do you start him? Do you sit behind Lamar Jackson for 10 years, although a rookie contract in the 5th round ain't going to be worth 10 years or that long? I don't. Anyways, the Jets, they will beat the Seattle Seahawks. Time for the retired players. Win is done. 16-year career, 61,000 yards, passing 492 touchdowns, a quarterback rating of 105.2. This man was absolutely phenomenal. Finishes with a 66% completion percentage. That touchdown to interception ratio is ridiculous. 492 touchdowns, 155 interceptions out of South Dakota State. South Dakota State, you got yourself a Hall of Famer, maybe one of the best quarterbacks of all time, retires at 99 overall. Ted Sawyer, 11,000 yards rushing, 71 touchdowns, absolute beast. Did it say he only fumbled twice? Jeez Louise, hands like glue. He got that form. He got that high and tight like Tiki Barber before his whole career. Muhammad for the Niners, just under 10,000 yards rushing for his career. And now we got to look at some guys that retired for us. Clement, left outside linebacker, and Benjamin. We need to re-sign some guys. Abraham is top priority. He needs a new deal, and you better believe I'm going to give it to him. Just take my money. Take my money. Take it all. Take it all. Punter, probably going to let my punter go. Muhammad at safety starting to regress. He's been in the league for 11 years, 84 overall. Starting to go backwards, so I might pass on him. Miller, 85 overall. Again, been in the league for a long time. It might be time to let him walk, although he's 85 overall. Howard, 86 overall. He's a young guy. We're going to keep him around. Hopefully he accepts, and he does that. Morrison, 86 overall linebacker, age 33. That's a little different for linebackers. I'm going to keep him. Maybe he'll retire as a Saint. Who knows? And then everybody else, I mean, nothing, again, really pops out. Nothing really grabs my attention. So, yeah, that is the way that the cookie is going to crumble. Except I will bring in Greg. Pretty big contract for him. Like, these contracts are getting ridiculous. Well, again, we have cap room. We have $143 million in cap space. Everybody else will get released. So, this time around, when it comes to the free agency signing, we got a receiver. A receiver and a D tackle. Top 2 guys. Henderson is pretty good. But let's start with this run stopping. Jason Johnson, 95 strength, 97 tackle. Absolute beast, 87 overall D tackle. Then we got a tight end in left end in Paul Smith. He came out of Arizona State. He's been in the league for 4 years. He's a free agent, and we love to have him here with us. Henderson, he is also going to get a new deal. Nixon, 87 overall, 6'1", 28 years of age. Good numbers. I'll take that. Davis, that strong safety. He's a big hitter. Why don't you come on down and play for us? Age 27, 5'11", 211. He's a thumper, if you ask me. The top quarterback goes to the Green Bay Packers. Top halfback goes to those Houston Texans. Top fullback did not sign. But the top fullback that did sign is Carter. And he goes to the Cleveland Browns. Then top tight end goes to the Niners. Left tackle, nobody signed. Left guard, top left guard goes to the Rams. Top center goes to those G-men. Top right guard goes to the Buffalo Bills. Top right tackle goes to the Arizona Cardinals. We got the top defensive end on both sides because we about to get after that passer. We revamped that D-line. You feel me? Top outside backer goes to those Seahawks. Top right outside backer goes to those Chargers. Top cornerback goes to the Detroit Lions. Free safety, top one goes to those Raiders. Top strong safety, goes to those Niners. Top kicker did not sign. Top punter went to those Buccaneers. So now let's look at our roster, and some things got fast forward just a little bit. I think we're a season 2 ahead, and that's all right. So Rice is now 84 overall. Jackson's a good tight end. We got our left side of the O-line's looking good. Right side at right tackle, yeah, we could use some help. We could use some major help there, but hey, it is what it is. We're gonna get through this together. Carpenter, 63 overall. That's not gonna work though. D-ends looking good. D tackle room looking good. Outside linebacker, we got he's 98 over there, 90 over here. Like, we have so many options, but a 98 overall middle linebacker, he is an absolute star. Linebacker room is phenomenal, looking like the Dome Patrol from back in the day. Top corner, 84 overall. We got Wheaton and Reynolds, both 83 and 84 overall, respectfully, at that safety spot. And yeah, strong safety, pretty solid. We do got to make some trades. So we're going to trade Reynolds, and we're going to bring in Simon from the Pittsburgh Steelers. I believe he's a right tackle to show up that right tackle spot, and we're going to swap some picks and make it work. And that led to us missing the postseason again. Yes. 6 straight years now. 7 straight years. It's been a long time since we've been to the playoffs. And somehow Haslett is still our coach. I mean, we've won the division plenty of times throughout these 30 years that we're going to. But my goodness gracious, in a 7-year playoff drought and not too much success in the postseason, I think in real life he will be fired. You can't fire coaches in this game, though. They can just resign. And like the coaching pool, for the most part, that stays the same. They just like rotate chairs, musical chairs all throughout. We did have some major injuries this season. You can see a bunch of guys were hurt. So, you know, that's going to mess up your season. But my gosh, could we get back to the playoffs? I would love to play the game. You play to play the game, or you play to win the game, however the quote goes. Owens, scrambling quarterback from UNLV. He is your league MVP and offensive player of the year. The Falcons got the defensive player of the year. In the division, Smith at quarterback is your offensive rookie of the year. Carter, middle linebacker, your defensive rookie of the year. Tom Coughlin is your coach of the year. I mean, my goodness gracious. Or is there a saint to be found? I think for O-line, we did get some love. O-line, D-line, and kicker, we're like top 2 there. Patriots, they fall to the Broncos. Cardinals fall to the Packers. Steelers over the Titans. And those dirty birds get beat down by the Philadelphia Eagles. Jaguars over the Broncos. Giants over the Packers. Chiefs over the Steelers. Vikings over those Eagles. Championship Sunday, the Jaguars beat down the Chiefs, and the Vikings beat those New York Football Giants. So Super Bowl, Jaguars, Vikings, with the Jaguars beating the Minnesota Vikings 28-21. Let's check out some retirees. Top kicker, all the kickers. A fullback, Burns, 99 overall. He's going to retire as well. Big Brock, career-ending injury. I mean, at 12 years in the league, I mean, it could have, I don't want to speculate on what it was, but that's still bad to have your career come down to an injury. But, I mean, it wasn't like it was in the first half of your career, right? Like, you get what I'm trying to say. Mitchell at fullback on the retire. Tyler Glover at halfback, 12,000 yards. Usually that's the benchmark. If you look at guys that, you know, played, let's call it modern day football or whatever, Super Bowl era football, you kind of had to rush for like 12,000 yards to get into the Hall of Fame. That's what it seems like is the cutoff, unless you were like a Terrell Davis or a Gale Sayers that got hurt, or like a Earl Campbell who is like a phenom, an icon, so you're not going to keep him out. But usually 1,200 is the benchmark to get into the Hall of Fame at running back. That's what my research has told me. Anyway, Jerome Elliott, going to bring him back. Why not? Rice is now 87 overall. Going to bring him back. Oh, why not? That seems like a good signing there. Harrison, 80 overall center. Thought about it. Rosado, middle linebacker who we just drafted not long ago. He needs a new contract, but so does this guy. 99 overall, 27 years of age. He's the next Luke Kuechly in the division. He's the next Jesse Tuggle. Who else is a good linebacker? I mean, you got Derek Brooks. Derek Brooks, not middle linebacker, but you know what I'm saying. Jonathan Vilma, you know what I'm saying? Put a bounty on him, but he was solid. All right, anyways, let's move on. Robinson will bring him back, 26 years of age, to be our starting running back yet again. Garcia, new contract already. Come on down, 92 overall right guard. Going to keep you happy. We got Dudley and we got Pounds. Going to bring back Pounds to be our backup quarterback. No deal. He wants more money. I mean, you're 71 overall, age 31. I mean, hey, I guess you feel like you could start one day, and I don't understand that. But, hey, I'll give you a little bit more money to have you stick around. Got a fullback in Frazier, 92 overall in free agency. Stokey, 87 overall. Then we got a receiver, Charlie Addis, 80 overall, and then Jones at cornerback, 80 overall as well. We really haven't had like a top-notch, just great corner. Arizona Cardinals get the top quarterback and top running back. We got the top fullback. Top receiver goes to Washington. I feel like that's been like the recurring theme of Washington. Back-to-back years. Top receiver goes there. Top tackle goes to Washington as well. Top guard goes to those Steelers. Top center goes to those Giants. Top right guard and top right tackle both go to Arizona. Arizona's spending money this offseason. Top left ends go to top defensive ends go to Chicago and go to Miami respectfully. We got the best outside linebacker, left outside linebacker. Top corner goes to the Bears. Reynolds signs with those Colts. All right, time for the NFL draft. We will be selecting number 15. Needs quarterback and middle linebacker, but it's not like a real need. And yeah, we did not have our second pick in the draft because we traded it. Because I'm like, hey, I don't think it's a real need. So why not just, trade down a little bit? And we will go with the middle linebacker here, 63 overall. And Hartley, why don't you come back up, Fam? You feel me? And then fourth round, we could get a center at 74 overall. I always love to have depth on the O-line, but we're going to look at some other positions. D tackle, 62 overall. We could, and we'll go with the 62 overall D tackle there in round number 4. Round number 5, Neely, right guard. He's 68 overall. He's available. As we look, cornerback, Ferguson, 64 overall. Why not go with the cornerback? Beef up that room, right? Boost it up just a little bit. And then, yeah, fullback. Because I love fullbacks. I'm addicted to fullbacks, obviously. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? And then when it comes to our Mr. Irrelevant, can go with the left guard at 63 overall. Not bad, 7th round pick. Combs, 82 overall now. Connolly, 74 overall. So Pounds might be expendable with that ridiculous contract I gave a third-string quarterback. But again, the money is funny when you get this late in this franchise. Elliott, 90 overall. Rice, 87 overall. Again, we have the weapons. We got to make the postseason. I feel like, in my heart of hearts, that we have one of the best rosters, not just in the division, not just in the conference, but in the whole National Football League. Like, every position is 80+ overall. We go 6-10. We go 6-10. We just went 6-10 with this roster. Like, what is going on? Why can't we win? Why can't we make it to the postseason? Why are we struggling so gosh darn much? I couldn't tell you. Vikings, they win. They're the top seed, the NFC. Falcons, they win a division with a 78 overall quarterback. Okay, so maybe everybody else is stacked. 86 overall running back, that's pretty good. Fullback is 81, that's decent. Receiving core is okay. Tight end is okay. Left tackle is good. You ain't got no left guard. Center is good. Guard is good. Right tackle, not that good. Defensive ends, not that good. D tackle's not that good. Linebacking core was solid, but you're missing one. Cornerbacks are okay. I'm like, their roster is not better than ours, but maybe their playbook is better than ours, so we are going to take their playbook. Combs, just 12 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Yeah, definitely time to change the playbook if that's how things are going to work. Thomas, yeah, nothing doing on the ground, nothing doing through the air. We probably had one of the worst offenses in the game this season. That's not going to work, fam. I feel like I'm wasting your talents. Can you waste the talents of a middle linebacker? Can you? I don't know. London Fletcher played on the Rams team, and the other teams he played for really weren't that good. But, I mean, can you really waste the talents of a linebacker? I guess you can. Offense Rookie of the Year goes to the Buccaneers. Quarterback Defense Rookie of the Year went to a defensive back wearing number 20 for the Eagles. You got to love it. 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 Everybody loves number 20 for the Eagles. Everybody does. What up, family? Anyways, Broncos, they're going to end up beating the Bengals. Falcons lose to the Niners, Ravens over the Raiders, and then the Eagles over those Seahawks. The Eagles continue to be that top bird. Jaguars over the Ravens, Vikings over the Niners, Dolphins over the Broncos, and now Jaguars beat the Dolphins. The Eagles beat the Vikings, and the Eagles lose to the Jaguars in the Super Bowl. Okay, Jaguars, couple of Super Bowl victories before we can get ours. I apologize, New Orleans. I really, really do. Y'all deserve better. Another career-ending injury for right tackle Wesley for those Indianapolis Colts. You hate to see it, and sadly, though, it's part of the game. Scott Ellis going to retire. Decent career for him coming out of, I forgot what college it was, but he played for the Jets. Another tight end for the Jets going to retire as well. There's another Fam going to retire for those Seattle Seahawks. Dexter, left guard. Take my money. Holding out, come take it. J.B. Moss, 99 overall kicker, take my money. Brackens, come take my money as well. 29-year-old center. Quarterback, 86 overall. Combs, like 86 is going to be solid. You know, if you can get 90 plus, you're going to be top dog, but 86 is solid. We should be able to win with an 86 overall quarterback. Again, we should be able to win. I'm going to just bump up these salaries because I'm like, yo, what is money? And I think I may regret doing that, like, moving forward, because, yo, the salary cap is still a salary cap. So you have a cap to your salaries that you can do, and I was just throwing away money. Because, like, he rejected it, and I'm like, I'll give it 3 years, and then he signed, so I didn't have to spend too much money there. Small, I'm like, at this point, let's bring everybody back and just add to our roster. Why not? Because nothing else is working. We can't do not a gosh darn thing that's working here in New Orleans. New Orleans is supposed to be a hotbed for football talent. We got LSU right down the street in Baton Rouge. Like, why can't we have a more successful football team? Like, if it wasn't for the Drew Brees era, like, my gosh, my goodness gracious. Shakur, he is your top quarterback going to the Giants. Top running back goes to the Jets. Top fullback goes to those Bucks. Top receiver goes to the G-Men. Top tight end goes to Seattle. They lost their tight end to retirement. Top tackle goes to Seattle as well. Top guard goes to those Ravens. Top center goes to the Cardinals. Top guard goes to the Browns. Top right tackle goes to those Kansas City Chiefs. Top defensive end goes to those Falcons, who, again, to me are not that good. But, hey, is what it is. Packers get the top middle linebacker. He is going to cause havoc in the NFC North. And then top cornerback goes to those Chicago Bears. The Bears. Top strong safety goes to those Dallas Cowboys. All right. NFL draft, we have pick number 5. Pick number 5 in the NFL draft. What are we going to do it? Nothing really. I mean, hey, who knows how these guys are going to turn out? You know what I mean? Hopefully they blossom into who we need them to be. But right now, we need winners. We want people who want to win. I'd rather go out there with 10 guys and get penalized the whole time knowing that this guy isn't sold out to be one of us or be a winner. Whatever he said. Can't play with him. Can't coach with him. Can't do it. Whatever Coach Singletary said. He needs another job. I think it's a shame he hasn't been a head coach again. Maybe I'm just biased. So we had to make some trades because of cap space, believe it or not. We ain't got no cap room, as you can see. So we had to make some trades, gonna send pounds away. Yeah. So, hey, it sucks, but that's the position that I put ourselves in by just spending money like Congress. So, yeah, it's what it is. All I do know is that our roster is freaking good again. It's really good. Like, really good. Like, look at these numbers. Look at these numbers. You see these numbers? Pretty good, and it is good. 12-4, ladies and gentlemen. 12-4. We are going back to the playoffs. Playoffs? Don't talk to me about playoffs. I'm gonna talk to you about playoffs, Jim Moore. We're going to the playoffs, baby. We became a team today. We became a team. Top seed in the NFC. Combs, 28 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Backup played good. When he came in, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks. That's what you need from your backup quarterback. Don't be no hero. Don't be no hero. Just protect the football and move said football. Center, 67 pancakes. He loves IHOP. Another 100-plus tackle season for him. Look at Stookie. 13 TFLs and 9 sacks. Him and Smith. I believe that's tops for our squad on defense. 9 sacks. Stookie also had 2 interceptions. Jones with 4, Davis with 4, Neal with 3. Ramirez, our rookie, with 3 as well. So maybe our draft did come through when we needed to. Dolman is your MVP for the Jaguars and obviously your offensive player of the year because that's how it works in this game. Believe it or not. Maybe you don't believe me, but that's what it looks like here. 37 touchdowns for him. Threw for 4,111 yards. Combs, though, number 3. Number 3 in the MVP voting. You got to love it. You got to love it. I love it. Do you love it? I say you got to love it. Defensive player of the year goes to the middle linebacker for those Eagles. Eagles also got the best defensive rookie of the year. I mean, the Eagles, defense. They just know how to do their thing, obviously. Robinson's the top running back for those Tennessee Titans. Top right tackle for the Titans as well. Top D tackle for those Eagles. Top cornerback is here in the division with those Atlanta Falcons. Wildcard round. Ravens lose to the Jaguars. Bears over the Vikings. Then you got the Jets over the Chiefs. And, yeah, the other team. You saw it. All I know, we're in the playoffs. There goes Brad Farm, my man, my family. I love you. 51 is a problem. He better be a problem today. Tony Williams, left outside linebacker. He's going to be a problem today. I love the big face mask. I love the old school feel. Let's get it. Brian Wheaton, free safety, number 33 in your program, number 1 in your heart. New Orleans Saints are fired up. Paul Smith, left end. He's like, we are punching our ticket to that NFC Championship game. Not now, but right now. Not tomorrow, but today. Today is the day. The defense getting the love. Evans, D tackle. Gonna be a beast in the middle. No gloves, no wristbands, just elbow pads to smack you upside your head. And Coach Haslett hasn't aged. He's been our coach for 1,000 years. Looks like he's still in his 20s. Lang to the 20, and he gets stopped right there at the 21-yard line. Combs gonna hand this thing off to Robinson. Robinson trying to get busy. Robinson just following his blockers. Look like a rugby player right there. Picks up a decent game. Gonna take it outside and gets rolled up on and tackled down. So 3rd down and 4. Combs dropping back, looking for Jackson, who makes the catch. Our 2 tight ends are pretty solid, man. I ain't going to say it's Hernandez and Gronkowski, but they're pretty solid. Robinson to the right side, brought down after a pickup of 9 yards. 2nd down and inches. Going to give it to Robinson here. 1st down. Move those chains. 2nd down and 10 now. Combs going to drop back the pass. Buying some time. Looking for Rice, and Rice makes the catch. And I ain't talking about Jerry, who made a living here as a Niner versus the Saints, back when the Saints were in the NFC West all those years ago. We need 5 yards here. Combs steps up in the pocket, coughs it up. The ball's all over the place. And Taylor, who we traded to get from the Saints, I mean not the Saints, but the Seahawks, saves the day. So the ex-Seahawk saves the day for us. There goes Ogden. And Ogden running the ball hard for a gain of around 7. McDonald, one of the better quarterbacks in this franchise, going to run the ball for a decent game there. They also have Pounds, who we traded. That's who we traded to get Taylor. That pass, incomplete, and we force a 3 and out. Defense coming through in a major way. Big hit. Big hit. Take that to your chops and like it. 2nd down and 10, minute 05 to go in the 2nd quarter. In the 2nd quarter, excuse me. Rice makes a catch. Rice breaking tackles, and Rice has himself a 1st down. Look at that thrown pass. Beautiful spiral. 86 is a problem. You better take 2. You better take the whole team to cover him, because he's going to get busy today. 2nd down and 1. Looking downfield. We were looking for Rice, but instead we get sacked. The Seahawks defense too hot to handle. 15 seconds on the clock. Combs dropping back. Looking for Howard. Howard makes the catch. 2nd down and 10. 7 seconds on the clock. We throw it into a tight window to Jackson, and we're not going to complete the pass. So now we got to settle for a field goal in that Superdome win. Somebody turn off the AC unit. That is ridiculous. 0-0 is still the score. 2nd down and 10. Ogden. Space to operate to the right side. Has a 1st down and then some. Seattle running the ball with purpose and power. 1st down and 10. McDonald breaks the tackle, but then he gets smacked. That Saints D-line coming through when we needed to. 12 personnel out there for the Seahawks. Throwing it. Caught. Williams. 1st down is a cross midfield. Here comes Seattle. In our territory. Ogden running to the right side. Ogden going to get tripped up and brought down after a pickup of 4. 2nd down and 6. We send a blitz. They pick it up. McDonald rolls right. Throws it deep. And it's off of the receiver's hands. He tried to go with the one-hand catch. Couldn't haul it in. McDonald under some pressure and down he goes. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter of play. We take over. 2nd down and 7. Combs dropping back. Combs fires it deep downfield to Howard. Saints, we have a chance. Coach Holmgren can't believe his eyes. Combs looking, throwing it to Rice. Makes the catch right there. Steve Rice, gain of 9. Now we're going to hand this one off to Robinson. He breaks the tackle and picks up a 1st down by the hairs of his chin. 1st down and 10. We're going to get this thing to Robinson. And Robinson, he's going to fall forward. Decent gain there. 2nd down and 6, minute 25 on the clock. Combs is looking, Combs is firing, caught by Rice, and that's a chain mover. 2nd down and 7. Combs over the middle. Addis with the catch. 1st down, Saints. 12 seconds to work. We're going to give this thing to Robinson. This to put the ball right in the middle of the hash marks. We're going to send out J.B. Moss. And Moss is the boss. And the Saints win a playoff game. We win a playoff game, y'all. We win a playoff game. I think we did make it to the Super Bowl one year. We lost that Super Bowl to the Houston Texans. But I think we've only won like 3 or 4 playoff games, maybe 5. But ultimately, it just hasn't been enough. Anyways, championship game. Cowboys, Saints, Titans, Jaguars. That rivalry renewed. And it's going to be the Titans going. So the Titans are going to play either us or the Cowboys. And our only Super Bowl appearance in this whole series was in Nashville at the home of the Titans. So defense getting the love again. Let's go, Saints. Let's punch our ticket to a Super Bowl. And the Super Bowl, hopefully, will be a good one for us if we can get there. And as a Niner fan, hopefully it'll be a bad one for the Cowboys if they get there. You feel me? Second down and 8. We're going to run the ball with Robinson. Robinson going to turn the corner. Robinson going to get brought down just shy of that yellow line. Third down and 1. Going to give it to Robinson here. There's a flag down, but we have a first down, but it's going to be holding. Simon, the ex-Steeler, caught grabbing some jersey. So we throw that out route that I've known to love. Because, I remember it back when I was a kid. That out route worked with the tight end. And it's working here now. But we have to punt it away as we go 3 and out. That pass is incomplete. And the Cowboys are going to get a good punt return. So just like that, the Cowboys are in our territory. And it's Craig going to hand this thing off to Walter. And Walter, looking like Herschel Walker, is going to work his way upfield for a gain of just 2. Looking downfield is Craig. Fires it. Caught by Scott. And the Cowboys are on the march trying to punch their ticket to that Super Bowl. They're going to run the ball with Walter. And Walter going to get shut down at the line of scrimmage. So now it's going to be second down and 9. Almost jumped off sides. They snapped the ball with 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. And there goes Fon, wrapping him up and putting him down. Second quarter action now. Craig dropping back the pass. That pass caught by Larson. And that's a first down. And that's a beautiful looking pass right there, putting it just where his receiver can get the football. Second down and go. Draw play to Walter. And Walter headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Those Dallas Cowboys are up 7-0 here in the second quarter of the NFC Championship game. Lang going to get brought down at around the 20-yard line. Combs dropping back the pass. Find Addis. Move. Those. Change. First down. Second down and 3. Combs dropping back. Looking downfield for Howard. Makes the catch. Move. Those. Change. You feel me? So Steve Rice a little bit shaken up. That's okay. We got Mr. Jackson if you're nasty. And that out route was ran beautifully. So it was nasty. And it's a first down. Move those. Change. 42 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Combs steps up in the pocket. Beautiful job blocking by the big fellas. And we find Elliott. Touchdown. Saints. The New Orleans Saints haven't scored a touchdown in almost all of our postseason games. But today we tied it up with a touchdown here in the second quarter. But we left the Cowboys 36 seconds on the clock. Morrison to the 10. Morrison to the 20. And Morrison going to get dropped right there. First down and 10, 32 seconds on the clock. That pass caught by Rodgers. And that's a first down, and the Cowboys burn a timeout. Out of the gun. They're going to spread things out. Craig takes a shot deep. Broken up. Great play by our secondary there. Second down and 10. Craig with all day. Pump fakes. Then fires it off of his intended receiver's hand. That's the big fullback. Get your fullback involved. Maybe not that time, though. Third down and 10. Craig with some time. He pump fakes. Finds Walter, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. The Cowboys had a chance maybe to work their way in the field goal range. They failed to do so. But they do get the ball first to start the second half. That's why a field goal there would have been big. Then you have a chance to go by 2 scores if you can get a touchdown. We'll see what they can do here. Second down and 10, offset Island. Play fake. Taking the shot deep. Man-on-man coverage. And the pass is broken up. Great coverage there. And this defense is playing pretty well the last 2 possessions, or last possession in that play. Third down and 10. Can we force a 3 and out? 4-man rush. Trying to get some pressure. Not going to happen. Molden makes the catch, though. But Stookie is there with the takedown. And we take over. Robinson to the outside. Robinson going to get spun down, but he will pick up a solid gain of 5. Third and 5. Got to keep our drive alive under some pressure, and Combs goes down. The Cowboys defense gets to stop. And now the Cowboys have a chance to take the lead after the 3 and out. Walter, north and south, meets a brick wall, able to pick up 4 yards. Second down and 6. They get the ball to Walter again, weaving through traffic, brought down again. Third down and 3. Craig hands the ball off to Walter, and we shut him down. Start of the fourth quarter, and the Cowboys are going to go for it. I came out in my punt defense. I look up, I'm like, what's going on? We got some good penetration, but we couldn't get the stop. It was Smith that had a chance at him. Instead, they pick up a first down. Then we stack the box, and they go wide, and they throw it to Rodgers. First down there in field goal range. Our Super Bowl dreams are starting to dissipate. They're going to run the ball. Walter, right there to the right side. Good game. Second down, 4 yards ago. 2:05 on the clock. Craig lets it fly. Caught by Morrison. That's going to be a first down for the Cowboys. 2 minutes to work with. They get the ball to Walter. And Walter works his way upfield for a first down. Stilkey with the takedown. The Cowboys are running the ball like it's the 90s. And that's Emmitt Smith behind the Great Wall of Dallas. First and 10, they're going to run the ball with Gonzalez. And Gonzalez going to get stopped by Big Farm. Second down and 11. They're going to run the ball with Walter. Fumble! But they recover it. Farm got in there again with the penetration. Now they're going to run the ball on 3rd and 14. Breaking the tackle is Walter. Breaking another. Finally gets brought down by, you guessed it, Farm. Number 99 overall. 51 in your program, number 1 in your heart. He's that man. If he can't do it, no one can. So we stop him. We have no timeouts. We're down by 3. We got to come back. Lang going to take it up to about the 20-yard line. Combs, we need a comeback. No timeouts, as I said. Looking downfield. Taking the shot deep. It is going to be broken up at the last second. So now, first and 10 turns into second and 10 with a minute 18 on the clock. Looking for Rice. Left wide open. Can he get out of bounds? No. But he does power through contact, gets all the yards he can. Third down and 10, 52 seconds on the clock. Combs looking for Elliott, makes the catch, but they're going to wind the clock, so the clock is still moving. Tick, 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 tick. 34 seconds on the clock. Combs looking for Howard. He makes the catch, but he can't get out of bounds. Tick, 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 tick. 18 seconds to work with. Combs surveys the field, going back to Elliott, who does get out of bounds. Do we take a shot or do we take the field goal? I say we take a shot. We're trying to punch our ticket to the Super Bowl. Looking downfield. Howard, end zone, broken up. 8 seconds on the clock. We're going to kick it here. The kick is up, and it's going to be good. So we tied up at 10 apiece, but the Cowboys left for 4 seconds. Morrison, 3 yards deep in his own end zone, going to bring it out. Up to the 15, gets a block. Up to the 20, to the 30, to the 40. Breaks a tackle. And he gets caught from behind, thank goodness. Can you imagine that? You lose like that? Like, that would be crazy. Crazy to lose that way. Anyways, the Cowboys, they're the away team. They pick heads. Heads, they fail. We receive. Can we punch our ticket here? In overtime. It's the Saints. It's the Cowboys. A chance for the Super Bowl. Who will get there? Here we go. First down and 10. We're going to run the ball Robinson. North and south. Robinson, decent gain there. Second down, 6 yards to go. Offset island. Combs looking downfield. Rice left wide open. Bakes the catch. Out of bounds. First down, New Orleans. Another. Look at Haley. A 94 Haley. You just got to love how the universe works out sometimes. Combs steps up. Combs fires it deep. Howard brings it in. He makes the catch. Combs took a nasty hit, but it doesn't matter because he put that thing on a frozen rope. I mean, the protection was decent until it wasn't. The pass was wobbly, looked like a duck, Affleck. So a minute 55 to go here in overtime. Looking downfield is Combs, firing it to Rice. Somehow he makes the catch in double coverage as a flag. Pass interference on them boys. And we're going to take over with a chance to ice it. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the Saints are headed to the Super Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, the Saints 13, the Cowboys 10, and we are going back to the Super Bowl. And hopefully this time we win the Super Bowl. Hopefully we can do it. We will have the Super Bowl, and we will have our last episode and our next episode. And that will wipe out this series and this series. We'll probably do another Madden 2002. Again, on this channel, this is the style I want to do, where we simulate the season, play the playoffs. And we'll probably do this with all the Maddens that I got. And that's a lot. That's a lot. I wish I could do it with the PS1 Maddens, but I ain't got no PS1 memory card. I still have the original PS1, but I play them on the PS2. Maybe I'll fire that up and see if I can get a memory card for that, because I think that would be freaking ridiculous. Do like Game Day 97, Madden 98. That would be ridiculous. Anyways, that's going to do it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I do hope that the rest of the best today. Too many to get my friends. Peace, love. Hot sauce.